It's feeding time, and since some of these have issues and diets, I need to prepare their feed over here, which is in the storage room, and I make 4 bowls and then I bring it out for them to eat. So they have different places also to eat. Otherwise, they eat each other's food or nick it or they don't eat at all. Some of these dogs are used to their bowl being outside the whole time with food in it, but in this situation, I just can't. So here we go. Everybody in a separate place, eat together. And if you don't finish your meal, I can offer it to you in the afternoon again. Kom maar. Nou, zo staan ze dan te eten. Eentje hier. Cody is al klaar. Bobba daar. En River moet even op de gang wachten. Anders eet hij alles van iedereen op. Welcome. That gives me a chance while everybody's eating to welcome you to another video. Summer edition of Bipolar V. I hope you enjoy watching this video. It will be a lot about animals and also my knitting. I get the chance to knit outside. My children will be coming home as well for 3 weeks, so that's nice. They are able to help with all the animals in circus, animal circus deckers. So yes, let's get started. We're off to the forest today. River's all the way in the back, Cody's over there, Bobba down there, and here is Bibi. So, ready to go. As you all know, I do pet B&B. It's like Airbnb, but then for dogs or cats, but I don't do cats. And I'm always surprised at the dogs that know, if they come to stay with me, that they belong to me for that period of time. I always ask the owners if they can go off the leash. Well, in this case, I do know Bibi. You all know Bibi because Bibi is often staying with me. Bobba I know because she's from Rachel, a friend, but he's never come to stay, so that's the first time, and she told me he cannot go off the leash. She does, but she's the owner, so I keep him on the leash. But the other two I do not know, those two. The brown one is Cody, the black one is River, and they are here for the first time. Cody is going home today and River will be staying a couple of weeks. But I'm surprised always that the dogs know that they have to stay within my reach, or that they go home with me, they go into the car without a struggle, they sleep in my home without a struggle, and this time it's quite a pack, 4 dogs. Yesterday Bianca was there with her doggy, so we had 5. Yeah, but I really like doing this because we have a pet for a couple of weeks and then they all go home and then we go about our business again. So it's a really nice way to have pets in your house, and they are always really nice dogs. So I really like this kind of job. There they are. I like to give them a vacation when they're with me because they're not at home. So we go to the beach or to a forest which they don't know, and I give them treats when we get home. Never ever during walk, because I think walking is necessary. Every day we go on a walk, so you don't need treats for that. I do 4 walks with them all. And if, like for instance, River is on a special diet because of his allergies during the walk, then I can't give him a treat. So nobody gets treats until we get home, and then everybody gets 1 treat, and they all get along and they don't mind.
I find this the best bit of Venneperhout, the bit along the river with the greens.
I'm going to have a small fitting session with my Tia top. I've connected the front and the back part and I've added stitches for the armholes. So now I want to fit it and I'm doing that with the draadjes van Bien, which I've told you about. Some people don't know how they are used. So it's a cable, an extra cable. It looks like the Scooby-Doo yarn which your children used to have, of 2 millimeters, and you put it on your points of your needles and then you can shove your knitting work onto the extra cable like so, because my cable is not long enough. So move along all those stitches. I will show you up close. And that will be able, or now I will be able to fit it, to see if it fits.
So you can see here that the pink line is dat kabeltje van Bien. So the extra thread or cable I threaded in, and now I can make it bigger up to the size that I can be able to fit it.
Nou, zie je gelijk de halslijn, armsgat. Perfect. Ik zie altijd waar je begonnen bent aan de draad. Dus dit is de laatste steek. Dan trek je zo dat draadje weer omhoog tot een naaldpunt waar het uitkomt. En ik moet altijd best wat kracht zetten om ze er weer af te trekken.
I'm going to knit on my Felix cardigan, the oatmeal one. The white one, the yarn still hasn't come in, so I can't proceed on that one. But this one is coming along nicely. The oatmeal color with a thread of brushed alpaca. So I'm going to work on that one to make one more of these each day. And then I'm up to the bit where I need to do stockinette stitch for a while. The stitches came off. Push them back. There, back on.
Baby. Baby.
Bobba. Oh. I need to visit the hospital for my knee this morning and I'm nearly there and you're coming with me.
Even een plekje zoeken. We zijn er meer mee bezig.
Ooh, I'm a little too late. I hope I'm on time because I have to walk further than I expected to.
I'm out walking the dogs again. It's a very cool morning. The sun is already out, but it's rained. It has rained a lot last night, so it's nice and cool. And we're doing a long walk today because it's going to be hot again. And it's not nice for the dogs to walk during the day when it's so hot.
Pien, gaat het goed?
Ja?
Pien always loves all the dogs that come over and this is Bobba's favorite position on the couch and Pien has crouched up beside him just to see what it looks like from his perspective. And over on the other side on the floor is Bibi, the lady dog who Bobba really likes. But yeah, like this you can have a perfect view on Bibi. There she is.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, a special day today, and I'm going to cast on a new top, and I wanted to show you that. It's going to be the Sailor Swift top by Kuto Vakika. It's this top, a summer top. This yarn was gifted to me by Puck and Dapper, Draadjesfeest. And I really love the color, and I've been thinking about making a jumper with it,
But I think I'm going to make this summer top and cast on today, since this top I can wear year through, which is a nice thought. And I can wear a cardigan over it in autumn. So I think I will wear this more than the jumper, since I'm a warm-blooded person. And as you know, Puck and Dapper, Puck doesn't want to go on in life anymore, and she will pass away. So I thought I'd make a top which I can wear year through and think of her when I wear it. And then we had 4 dogs to look after, the little Chihuahua. And back home I managed to cake those lovely pink skeins of yarn. So they're ready to be knit up. Just look at the color, stunning against the blue cupboard behind it. For the Sailor Swift top, which I'm gonna make with these. I think I will have more than enough. Here we go. I've got my cable ready and my needles, my yarn, and I'm off to set on the Sailor Swift top.
Good morning. I'm making my krusli again in the morning, and I've got a couple of questions about the recipe, which I'm going to show you in a second. It's in Dutch, so I will go through it in English, and then you can write it on a piece of paper for yourself if you would like to make some krusli yourself. It was gifted to me by Tineke, who lives in Eindhoven. I know her through the festival Vier, and she works in the prehistoric village there. And when we go there, we sleep over at her place, and she treats us with really nice breakfast then. You can tweak it yourself by adding nuts you like or dried fruit. So this is a sort of guideline, but it's really nice. Okay, so here it is, Tineke's granola. This is 200 grams of oatmeal flakes, the big ones, 150 grams of mixed nuts, not salty ones, about 80 grams of sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds, 40 grams of sesame seeds, 1 teaspoon of cardamom, grounded, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon ginger. Mix all the ingredients together, add 4 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, preheat the oven on 180 degrees, spread a baking sheet on a baking tray, and bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Every oven is different, so keep an eye on it. The first time I burned my batch. Mix halfway through, add yourself cranberries, berries or raisins at the end.
Good morning. I'm off to the hospital again for an MRI scan of my knee. They couldn't do that on Tuesday when I was there. I had to make a different appointment, and I can also not speak to the doctor today. That's next week. So it's keeping me occupied.
Well, I'm back home. That went really fast. I had to take all the jewelry off. Everything is back in now. I think I've been in there for 20 minutes. It's a huge machine. You get earplugs and headphones because it makes noise while scanning you. And now I have to wait until next week before we know what's wrong with my knee.
Even een update uit de kraamkamer. Ze hebben net gegeten. Pip eet nu. Ze slapen lekker op een hoopje. Hallo. paper flower.
I'm going to open this packet which I got from Amber. She makes gorgeous embroidery.
Boba is a very little crazy dog. Look at him now. He's been pushing and tugging at this pillow until it was sort of flat and he just squeezed himself on top. He wanted to lie on the pillow. He could have had the whole couch next to Bibi, but he wanted to be on top of the pillow. Maybe high and dry.
Hello there, and here I am for the bit to tell you about my knitting project which I've been up to last week, which I've just filmed for you guys. As you can see, my Tia top is finished. This one is a really nice summery top. It's this pattern. Tia top from Paula Strikt. I started it in May, I saw in my book, and just ended it 2 days ago. It's fresh off the needles. It hasn't been blocked, and I don't think it needs to be. It's a really nice fit, and I thought, since I saw this, it's a good fit on the model, I thought to size down just one size, because I knit really loose. So I knitted size L, but still it's too big. Especially here at the sides with the armhole, as you can see my bra. But it's not that bad, and it's quite wide. It fits easily. So next time I'm going to knit size M and see if that fits better, because, well, I thought about making another spee in this one, but I thought it's fine like this. I just need to be aware to wear a nice bra underneath and maybe not too class. I do like the length of the front. The fit, it's a nice length. It's a really nice top. So you start knitting this one at the back, you go up, and then you make you go down, and then you end it, and then you go up and attach the bands, and then go down, and then start knitting in the round. So I don't know why it took me so long. I do know, I wanted to knit a lot of Felix cardigans in between. But those are done now, so I had time to finish this top, and I was so near to the end. So I didn't do anything on my frames. I promised myself to do 2 rows a day, but I didn't. I wanted to finish the Felix cardigan and this one to be able to wear it. And I'm glad I did, because it's still a bit sweltering hot outside. So this top is really nice to wear. It's a good fit, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna block it. It's fine the way it is. So next time I'm going to make an M. I knitted it with Drops Bell, which is a nice cotton thread. And I've got another color, a sort earthy pinkish tone, which I'm going to knit one more, but not just yet. I've got too many projects on my needles, as if. So I've written here, make an M next time, not an L, since I knit so loosely. And I've got another project finished. Remember that the white mohair was finished for this one, the Felix cardigan, the white one. Well, it came in, I think 3 days ago. So I thought, oh, I can finish this one. It's so close to the end. So I knitted the sleeve, and then I had the other sleeve to do, and now it's finished. So I've got 2 objects finished. My top, Tia top, and my Felix cardigan. I'm not going to tell you a lot about this, only that it's that I've made it in Let Lopi, the white one, and I've added a strand of mohair, which you've seen in previous videos because that's finished, and it makes it ever so soft and really nice. So I'm nearly sorry to say, but let the cold weather come on, because then I can wear it, because it's too hot now at the moment. But it's a really nice cardigan. I love, love, love these details on the shoulders. And it's a nice knit too. I nearly know it by heart. And as you know, I've got a oatmeal one on my needles at the moment. And after that, I think I've got enough Felix cardigans to wear in different colors to go with different outfits and different styles. But I'm really happy with this white cloud of fluff, which is going to keep me warm. Well, the other project I have is, whoops, it will fall down, is this one. I got 3 skeins of these from Puck and Dapper, Draadjesfeest. Puck is not with us anymore. And one day I came home and there was this big bag of squishy yarn in my favorite color sent by her. She gifted a lot of wool to a lot of people in Holland, and this one is Frog Mouse Studio hand-dyed yarns, and it's called Rosebud, and it's just perfect. So one of my last calls with Puck, she said, "Do you already know what you want to make of the yarn I sent you?" And I said, "Well, I was thinking about a jumper, but I don't wear jumpers a lot, only when it's really cold outside. I even don't like to wear a jacket. I'd rather go outside with a cardigan or a nice woolly layer." And I thought, well, I want to be thinking of Puck a lot, especially if I wear her yarn, a nice woolly layer. So I thought of making a t-shirt, because a t-shirt I can wear year round, and in the winter or when it gets colder, I just throw over a cardigan. And I happen to have a pink Felix cardigan. So the pink yarn, since I've got 3 skeins, I'm going to make a t-shirt from it, and to be exact, it's this one, the Sailor Swift top. I'm not going to do the stripes, just a plain pink top, and maybe I'm going to add sleeves, I'm not sure yet. This one, the pattern is by Kuto Vakika, and I'm knitting it in this lovely pink. I haven't got far yet. I cast it on Wednesday, that was Puck's birthday. And I think it's a special idea that I casted it on, and it's her yarn, and it will keep me nice and colorful once it's finished. So thank you, Puck. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but you know I'm knitting this, and I know you can't wait to see me in it as well. So that's that one. The Sailor Swift top, all the doggies here. And there's one more I'm working on actually a lot. The frames I didn't get to work on this week. There's another Felix cardigan over here, which I did a couple of rounds, but that's the boring bit. And there's this one, a new project. This is the Miles shirt jacket. I saw Julia wear this from the Dutch knitter, and she made a cardigan version in really soft grey. It suits her really nice. And I thought, oh, that's a really nice, comfy looking pattern. But I'm going to make it more as a jacket, more woolly and a rusticy yarn, since I'm outside with the dogs a lot. One of those cardigans you can throw on when you go outside, and it just gives you another layer of warmth. I don't particularly like winter jackets, so I'd rather have an in-between, and that's going to be this one, with the pockets and the nice color up here. But which color? So I had skeins of Let Lopi pink. That's what the pattern asked for, 6mm yarn. In my case, that's this one. And I'm combining it with the brushed alpaca, the brushed, again from Drops, brushed alpaca silk. And look at the colors together. Isn't that just great? So I thought these would really mix up nicely, and it's a nice color in winter too, because my tan fades a little. And this I think will look stunning. So I am making that I casted it on and knitted a few rounds yesterday evening. And then I thought, oh no, I like this project too much. I need to put it down and finish some of the others, or at least make some rounds of the others before I can knit this one, because this will be the same as a Felix. It knits nice and fast and it's easy to read. It's easy in your head. So yeah, this one is really nice. Nice details. I think this is the back I'm doing, the back shoulder bits. Then going down and then probably the sides. So that's the jacket I'm making. And the other things I don't have no progress to show. So you'll have to wait for that next week. Since the Felix is done and this one, I will have something finished, I hope, next week. And I'm of course busy with all the doggies. There are still 4 here. And the kittens upstairs, there are 6 left. 7 were born, but 1 was really tiny and small. I tried bottle feeding it, but it didn't make it. And I think 6 is enough for Pip as well. She's on house arrest at the moment because she's very fertile. As soon as she goes out and sees that bink of a man, she's pregnant again. So I'm going to keep her inside and safe and let her look after her kittens. And they've all got homes, nearly all of them. I think one not. One is staying with us. I'm not sure which one yet. And once Boba has gone home, he hunts on Pip, so leave her upstairs. But once he's gone home, then she can move downstairs with the kittens. It will be easier to look after them, and I will be able to make more footage of them because they are a cute tiny bunch. I've been flower picking in the garden with Monique and on my bike outside. I'm just, hanging around summer in my house, which is lovely to do. I've got more trips planned later in the year. I've planned a really nice one in the autumn holiday and also a really nice one during the new year with Sandra again. The girls are off to Marrakesh. But in the meanwhile, I'm here knitting away, being happy in my home with my brand new kitchen, and hoping that you guys have a nice summer as well. That you do lots of things that you like. If that's knitting or cooking or reading or whatever, I hope you enjoy doing so. And thanks again for watching this week. I will be back next week with another video, and maybe you got inspired to make your own muesli, or also knit the Tia top. Or go flower picking somewhere in your neighborhood if there is a flower picking garden. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and see you next time. Bye.